In this video, we go deep with the Manticore.
Magic Park, it calls again. I do think what's calling me is last time I found a gold ring and this place keeps giving, but I looked at the live stream and pardon me for this, I was not aware that the Manticore went up to 35 sensitivity.
Oops.
And after reading the manual, they recommend, Minelab recommends that you give the max sensitivity that a place can handle. I think I thought it was 30, and I think I tried that. There are some EMI issues here, but I want to see how far. I want to redo what we did last time in the live stream. This place is always giving up something. Well, let's see how we do.
What you're going to see is one of the most impressive pulls, if not the most impressive pull I've ever seen from a metal detector. Any metal detector. I own more than 20.
All right, we're good to go. I had some pairing issues, but again, I was the one with the issues. So, pairing with the headphones, that is. Let's go.
Note the EMI issues, meaning that in other places without EMI issues, ground mineralization, of course, too, although it's not terrible at Magic Park, you could go deeper. These are not perfect conditions by any means. Now, let me give you the formula that I use. Let me give you my settings. Okay, so I noise canceled frequently. Now, here's some of the controversial ones. Ground balance tracking on. I would advise that, in ground that changes, they say in the manual, Goldfield and Beach, to keep it on for those two modes. They advise against it in the manual, or they don't say anything on dirt. And of course, I'm on dirt. Anyway, sensitivity 28 and 32, somewhere between there. I couldn't get higher with the EMI. Enhanced audio. Arguably, I could go deeper because there is the deep audio program that I tried a little bit later after this video, but I was not using it here. Recovery speed 3, so low recovery speed. Now, here's the thing. There's no iron bias. They have Ferrous limit on this detector. But I always, whenever possible, I do all metal mode. One more thing that I forgot to put on that list. I was hunting in all-terrain high conductors.
Yeah, so I got first target, nice sounding 78, 79, 3 arrows down. Problem that we're encountering is the ground is frozen.
And that is when a detectorist gets up on his or her shovel and starts jumping.
It's been 6 degrees, it's in the 40s today, so this shouldn't last. So we're gonna have to put a little extra oomph into the digs, but that's all right. First signal, 1961 penny. 3334, perfectly round on the target trace. And it sounds strong. I got my headphones in today, probably can't hear it, but it sounds good. Well, that was not perfectly round.
Supposedly there's a bunch of people up in arms about the amount of iron being dug by this detector. Okay, I don't really get that. I mean, I am getting iron with it, but if you put more power into the ground, and you know that on the edge of a piece of iron, it's going to sound like a high conductive target. I mean, you put 2 and 2 together, that's going to happen. That is a byproduct of this. There's nothing Minelab can do. We just need to dig it.
All right, we're back in this area that I've just pounded to death. Not just me, my friends. 79.80. Digging into frozen ground for 1968 penny. Oh, we got a good one. 72. 71. Not perfectly circular, but this is deep. This is 3-4 arrows down.
So far, I really like target trace, but it's a tool. It is not the be-all, end-all. You can get fooled by it, especially if it is a deep signal.
I see it. And seems to be a penny. I think this is going to be a wheat scent. Yeah, this is going to be a wheat scent. Here we go. 4 arrows down, 82 repeating. I have been over this ground so many times. I see it in the plug. It's nothing spectacular. It's a little rivet perhaps. I don't know.
One of the things that I'm definitely seeing is these smaller targets at deeper depths with the Manticore.
56. I think we just got something nice. This is the imprint in the frozen ground. Is that Indian head penny? I'm gonna have to take a really close look at this. That is either an Indian head penny or a token. So let's give this a good look.
Yeah, we very clearly have a Indian head penny. Looks like 1880s, although this does look pretty thick. But yeah, Indian head penny, very nice.
I have to keep reminding myself that high 20s could be nickels. The ordeal I had to go through to get this. Look at this. This is frozen in the dirt. Had to smash up the dirt. We have a little pendant.
Yeah, nice job, Indiana Jones. You just got a zipper. That's not a pendant.
I watch videos on YouTube about metal detecting, and I see in other countries that have a longer coin history than the United States. You know, those coins that are like 2,000 years old, they seem to be max 20 inches down. And when you think of the utility of a detector, you have to consider that.
So that leads us to an interesting question. I kind of want to make the comment section of this video interactive. What I would like is if you put your deepest signal ever, what it was, and where you found it. I don't mean the exact park. City and country is absolutely fine. What we're trying to figure out is the deepest coins, for instance, in Europe. How deep are they? Versus the deepest coins in America, Australia, and such. So I'm curious, and I'll be reading those comments.
All right, I'm gonna hold this down. This is where the bottom screen is really helpful. This is where target trace is really helpful. Watch. We gotta repeat. I hear iron in the headphones. Now with the Equinox, I would have said, oh, I got a good signal, and dug it. Here, I'm gonna say that this is iron. Let's see. I swear, man. I think I'm wrong. This is something we'll all learn from, I guess. I see it. Yeah, it's a quarter. I somehow managed to miss a quarter in this ground. Okay, goes to show the deeper signals, although that was 3 arrows, the deeper signals, if it repeats, you dig it. So I was wrong about that.
Yeah, so I'm making this video weeks later than the dig. I was definitely wrong about that. Target trace, you will get good information up to about 6, maybe 7 or 8 inches at most, but the really deep stuff, it is very scattered on the plots. And you use the same logic that you do when you don't have target trace. You just dig it if it repeats, especially if you could get it at multiple angles. But I want to make sure that I correct myself on that, because target trace, you can overthink it and then not dig it. Fortunately, I thought about my overthought there, and I dug it.
36 might have something interesting here. Yes, we do. It's a buckle. Look at that. That's old. That is old. Look at that. Sweet. Piece of history.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be early 1800s, late 1700s. But I think I could ID
Oh
it.
man, is this a buckle or a flip-flop for a mouse? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. All right, this is giving an irregular sound. Look at the target trace all over the place. It's like a kidney bean. Let's dig. I think I found it, and I think that it is, it's either a pipe, a little end of a pipe, or a bullet. I'm leaning towards pipe. Yeah, that's not a bullet. 46 to 50. We got something else caught in the dirt. This is small. Wow, look at this. That's got some detail. Is that silver?
Bruh, what are you smoking? That's a zipper.
55, and it's like an egg facing upwards. Oh my god, I think I broke it.
Is that the first gold of the year?
Did I just get some gold? I got an engraving. I just beat this thing. This is an earring. I had to beat the dirt because it was caught in the frozen dirt. But I mean, this place is magic. I think it's plated, if anything, but we do have an engraving, so something to check.
All right, here is what I saw. Disney made in Taiwan. What the heck is this? It's not gold, obviously. This is probably part of an earring. Oh, look. It's Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
77, 3 or 4 arrows. Egad, it's a penny made of wheat. Another bouncy one. I see you. I think we got something interesting. We do. What is it? What in the world are you?
This is a rice hat for a mouse, and we're starting to hit the deep section of the park where we get that super deep signal.
Got one. 4 to 5 arrows down. 78, 79. I saw an 81 in there. Clear and repeating. Below the plug, I removed the plug. It's at 97 now. I sense this is deep. Like deep, deep. Yeah, this is going to be 10 inches plus.
Let's pause the video right there. This is not the super deep signal. Now, that's actually up above the hole a little bit. The pinpointer itself is 9 inches. You could hear it was barely making a signal there. So this one was a legit 10-inch signal because I had to go deeper to get it.
We got it. There we go. Buckle. And that, yeah, that was about 10 inches. Now, it's not, this doesn't happen every time. This is not the rule. I would say the vast majority of signals, if you're pulling it on the Equinox and it's 10 inches, yeah, that's going to be all the way down, all the arrows down. 72, 71, 3 arrows down. Repeating. Whoa, would you look at this? It's the letter E. What is this from? It's got to be an old tool. All of Long Island is old farmland. So what type of tool is this?
It was one of the E's in deep.
23, 24, solid sounding. Okay, part of this just fell out of my hand. This is a little rectangle. Little rectangles can, oh, look at this. That has an imprint on it, ER.
Her, H-E-R.
Oh, Listen to that. Oh, never mind. Whatever that is, that's huge.
To be honest, I've swept over this target for years with other detectors. I always thought it was a sprinkler system.
Oh, let's dig it. Well, that's interesting. What is this? What in the world is this, and how did I not hit this before? This is conductive. Anything else in here? I probably thought that it was like a sprinkler system or something. This is like a cover, a lid. That's pretty wild.
Super deep. Here we go.
You can't hear this, especially with my headphones on. I got a repeating 5, as in 5 arrows down. I hear iron too. Let's dig. It was the faintest signal. It seems to be gone now. I'm not getting it when the cover was off. Oh! So we got something. Okay, we have something. It is a triangle? What? Okay, that was a legitimate pull right here. Triangle. I didn't get it when I put it over the hole again. Look at that. That's about 13 inches down. So this was the first super pull. Maybe something from a saddle. I don't know.
Okay, here's a close-up of the object. What in the world is this? What could this be? Maybe it needs some cleaning. I can certainly do that. But this is what I want you to see. Watch this. Now, we have a mercury dime, which I just have a knack of finding. Look at that. It is smaller than a mercury dime. Cleaned up the back a little bit. It's got an indentation. And it looks like a pearl in here. What the heck? Very, very strange object. Is that detail in there? I don't know. Maybe a saddle decoration. I don't know. I really don't know. But pretty cool. Cufflink. Maybe there was a cufflink that went in there. Going deep on a metal detector is not everything, but it is one dimension to detecting. The fact that this object was smaller than a dime and that deep, wow. Like, that is really an impressive pull by the Manticore. And I didn't have it in its deepest mode. So, you know, if you're curious, does this detector go down another level that the predecessors have not? The Equinox could go pretty deep, but I went deepest with the 15-inch coil. This is a standard coil, and this is, no doubt about it, an impressive pull. And there was one more epic object to find on this day.
42. And deep. Got something. Oh, we got an old button. Oh, and this has a detail on the front. What is this? Shank in the back. Okay. I love me my buttons.
Well, look at this bad boy. Pod. I don't know how old that is, but I like details on buttons. One more. This is going to be the last signal of the day. Just note that this was in a part of the park that I just absolutely obliterated. I know my friends did too.
Got one. This is going to be conductive. 9 inches. Would you look at that? Stuck together. I love it when they're like this. You could sometimes see on the other side, it's like they're in original condition. Sometimes if it was dropped, What? No, that's not the case with these. I was gonna say, if it was dropped when it was like brand new and they're stuck together, no. But we got 2 wheat cents. Yep, 2 wheat cents.
So I've been hunting quite a bit with the Manticore and learning a little bit every day. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, helps my channel grow. And I hope you like this video. Thank you, everybody.